Hey guys, today we're going to be doing another Elsa hairstyle, and this one is actually going to transform from the updo to the braid, just like she did it in the movie. To start with, I've made a low side part here on one side, and then I'm going to grab this section of hair up in front right by that part, and I'm going to start a French braid. Okay, I'm going to start this braid by splitting her hair into 3 strands. And as I'm doing this, I'm kind of holding my hands up above her head just to remind me to keep this braid loose. You don't want it tight at all. I'm bringing in strands from both the front and the back of the braid, kind of using the top of her head as the stopping point from where you want to grab that hair. And then I'm just holding that braid up the whole way. So if you can see that, there's probably 1 inch to 1.5 inches between the braid and the top of her head. Now I'm to the point where I'm basically level with her eyebrow, so I'm going to start bringing in hair from this side and adding it into the braid and not just taking the hair from along the top. I'm still bringing in that hair from the front, and then this time I'm going to reach all the way around and grab this section and bring it in. You may need to use some hairspray or gel along the side just to keep all of the little flyaways in. Okay, now that I've added in all of that hair that was hanging down, I'm just going to go ahead and braid this all the way to the bottom. Okay, so here's what it looks like at this point. It's just a loosely braided French braid. Now, to make this into the updo, I'm going to grab this braid right up here at the top where I started braiding, and I'm going to pull it up and then flip the braid towards the back of her head. So I'm folding it over, and then I'm going to take some bobby pins and pin that into place. I'm just going to continue that all the way down, kind of twisting and pinning as I go. Now that I have that basically pinned into place, it's kind of a mess, and so I'm going to take my hairspray and spray it lightly, and then just kind of comb it over to smooth it out a little bit. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and make the bun, and to do that I'm just going to twist this braid around itself and pin it into place. We're going to try letting this down and see what happens. I wouldn't say this is the most practical thing, and if you want to just make the updo, I would recommend following our tutorial we did before. I'll link that one below. But I guess if you wanted to dramatically take your hair out and have it turn into a braid like Elsa, you can do this.
Let it go, let it go. I'm one with the wind